Well,
Indeed.
the phone lines are hopping here
bet.
as we
Great.
get back here on LawCall for the new 2020 season. We're going to go to Long Beach, and we're going to talk to Sandy. Sandy, good evening. What can we help you with?
Hey, Sandy.
Hey.
Hey.
Good to see y'all.
Great to
Thank you.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have a question, and I'm calling. Of course, I rent. My husband and I rent.
Okay.
We're in Long Beach. We've had bats.
Ooh.
They have infested our. We have we're in a brick building.
Okay.
But there's apartments here. But they're going under the eaves and down into the brick, and in the front bedroom and across the windows. I can't. It's making me sick. The smell and the stench is horrible.
Oh, sure, sure.
We have reported this since 2020. We've had we got police reports where the policeman has come and helped us. Even get out of our car to get into our apartment.
Wow.
We're like elderly over here, and you can't even get out and walk around without bats attacking you at dark, in dark and everything. But it's making me sick. I'm on oxygen. I'm just trying to find out what my rights are, because the landlord don't want to do nothing about it. They say they don't have the funding, and that we're responsible for the outside
Wow.
area, of the wall.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, yeah.
Sandy, let's talk
Wow.
this one. Holy
something Batman.
Holy something
Sandy,
Batman.
listen, I'm sympathetic. I actually had a bat in my house one time, and you want to talk about a showstopper.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Yeah. My wife said, here's a tennis racket. Go in there and get that bat. Okay. Anyway, so no kidding aside, it's terrifying. So, yeah, that's Sandy, I tell you what, 12 years, that's our first bat question.
This is
for
our
sure.
first bat, yeah.
So, anyway, the first place, of course, you have to look, Sandy, is the lease agreement with you and your landlord to see what it says. I think so. If the lease doesn't specifically deal with that, which I doubt it will, I was just, as you were kind of talking and I was thinking about kind of answering your question, I was thinking about all the leases that I've reviewed over the years, and rarely do they address anything like animal infestations, things like that. However, but here's my position for you. Here's what I think is that if I were you, I would say, listen, as the landlord, you have to provide a habitable place for me to rent.
Right. That's
and
right.
if it is infestation with anything,
Yeah.
Bats, rats,
roaches,
whatever.
Right, sure.
It's on the landlord to get that clear. So the fact he or she doesn't have the money, that just doesn't wash with me. They have to provide you a clean, safe place to live.
Right.
And so that's what you're paying the rent for. So I would take it up with your landlord. Justice court's a great place to go for those kind of things.
Yeah,
Let
right.
you know, you don't need a lawyer for that. There's one down the road from you in Long Beach. So I would start. Of course, I would always try to work it out with the landlord first. Try to take the nice route if you can. But if not, maybe justice court. But I think you have the right to have a safe, clean place to live, and I think the landlord should do something. I think the landlord would want to do that to protect his property.
Sure.
I mean, the bats, they leave things.
Oh, yeah.
unpleasant.
Oh, highly contagious.
Highly
animals.
contagious.
Very, yes.
So
all sorts of problems.
yeah. And certainly the elderly, we don't want the elderly harassed, obviously. And
I
so
don't
that's-
think Sandy's elderly. She sounded too
Oh,
peppy.
she
She sounded too peppy at 10:30 on a
She's got the
Saturday
upper
night.
end of that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree. But other folks perhaps are
Well,
in that area.
Sandy,
So.
thank you so much
Yep.
for the call tonight. Really do appreciate it.